All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined this evening by number 35 of the Montreal Alouettes, Reggie Stubblefield, who, as of today, is the official most outstanding rookie nominee for the Canadian Football League, as far as the Alouettes go. Reggie, welcome to the Alouettes Flight Deck, and we are so excited to have you on tonight, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
So, first and foremost, congratulations are definitely in order. Most outstanding rookie nom. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about that right now?
Well, I'm happy to win the award. It means a lot, especially considering how the beginning of my year started. And then now, a lot of hard work and dedication and staying focused and just doing what I needed to do my best to be an impact to the team. So it means a lot, and I'm happy about the award, the nomination.
Well, obviously, it's funny. It's how we wanted to talk with you because, you have had, if nobody could write the story that you've had this year, Reggie, at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gone from, I'm sure, so many highs to so many lows, and we want to get into that. But first thing I wanted to ask you was, when it came to becoming a part of the Montreal Alouettes and the CFL, how did that process go? Had you heard of the CFL before? Who contacted you to get you to say, hey, you know what? Montreal's looking to join to add you to the team.
Yeah, so Coach Byron, our special teams coach, was the first one to reach out to me, and then from there, I spoke to our head coach, Coach Moss, and I had been knowing about the CFL a little bit, but never watched it too much and understood all the rules that the game came with. But I was aware, and I wanted to take opportunity and a chance to play professional football again, and then to come up all the way to Canada from Texas, and just give it another shot of it, a pro career, and then just make the most out of it.
Now, let's get into the process of you coming to Montreal, because, like I said, this story is just absolutely incredible. I mean, you really couldn't write this if you're a Hollywood writer, come up with this and be like, get the hell out of here. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's what a lot of my teammates said. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But let's go. You get invited to training camp. You go. You put it on film. You do everything right, and then they bring you in last day and they tell you, man, you did great, but we got to let you go. Take us through that process.
Well, it was also more so too, like when I was in my exit meeting with a head coach and a scouting director. I didn't want to say their names, but they told me, man, I basically was the last cut, and it was a tough decision. And if anything happens, I will be the first guy called back. And something did happen, and they stuck on their word, and they brought me back sooner than I thought. So, man, the emotions of being cut, though, it sucked because I really wanted to be an Alouette. I really wanted to play in the Canadian League, and I wanted to have, like I said earlier, another chance at a pro career. So it was just like, I don't know, it sucked. Like, it was heartbreaking, honestly, because, like, I put a good body of work throughout camp. Like, the film was great. A lot of other teams actually wanted me, but I just decided to come back to Montreal, a place I was familiar with.
Oh, that's interesting. And we're not surprised though either, Reggie, because we were there actually in Trois-Rivières. We saw you at camp. We saw what you did during practice and during the the scrimmage, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, did you end up heading home after they cut you, or did they say, hold on, stay close, we have a plan for you?
Nah, I was on a one-way flight back home. I went to Texas, but I believed in what some of my coaches were saying, and like I said, the scouting guy, and I trusted them. I went back home, put my head down, and went to work every single day, like in the morning, afternoon. I was grinding hard, but I did start applying for jobs. Not gonna lie about that, because I ain't getting no money here, so I had to get some money somewhere. So I was just actually about to go to like some job interviews, and then they called me that day. I was like, okay, never mind. So, yeah.
I think
was it for any interesting jobs, like, or was it like DoorDash or something like that? What?
Nah, it was honestly just some get on your feet, just make some money type jobs. I was about to work at a grocery store. Probably was gonna be bagging groceries, and then at night I was gonna be working at like an Amazon delivering packages. So just something to start my feet. In the off season, I coach and teach, but I just didn't want to invest all my time back into a high school program or a classroom and have to leave those kids again, like I did when I came to Canada. So it's taking some easy jobs.
Oh, that's fair, because they always tell you stay ready, right? So it's just a matter of,
Yeah.
you never know when the phone's going to ring. So I guess that's what it was just like you said, you got to make money, but at the same time, you want to make sure that at the drop of a hat, you're ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm glad I didn't do that job interview.
So you basically go from, and I wanted to curious to know what you thought about what your thought was on Trois-Rivières for training camp versus, because then you get called from you call back to the team and you're coming to Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like between the two different type of cities? Because I mean, I know Texas. I mean, it can be big city or small town, but it's what was it like for you at training camp versus coming to Montreal for the very first time?
Yeah, so leading up to signing to Montreal for camp, I mean, all you heard about was the city, and those were the places that I would look up on YouTube, try to find some vlogs about and stuff like that. And then they say, oh, we're going to Three Rivers for training camp. I'm like, okay, what's Three Rivers? And then I get out there, and it's quiet. Like, it's quiet. It looks like that's where people probably stay for retirement, just chill, relax, and a couple colleges. So I guess people go there for school, get good education and all that. But from there, then I get called back to go to Montreal, and I'm like, okay, I see the difference. I see what they was talking about. It's a big city. It's fun. People are always active, walking around, and so many places to go and see and good foods to eat. So it was night and day. It was crazy.
Yeah. What part of the city are you currently in? Are you with a roommate yourself, or are you a place by yourself?
Oh no, I'm in a place by myself, but yeah, I'm downtown. So
okay.
Pretty around the city, pretty good.
Okay. Gotten used to the metro and just the different ways to get around to the Big O and over to Personal Molson and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I was confused at first because everything was in French. So I'm still working on my French language. But yeah, I'm pretty good. Go to practice and come home.
Dude, as we've told all players that we've had here on the show, is that even if you just say, as simple as bonjour or comment ça va, that means the most to the fans because they know that you are willing to learn the language to play here in Montreal. And that's all you need, man. That's really all you need.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, yeah. Our coach preaches that a lot about learning the French language and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about your time with the Alouettes so far. I mean, like you've the minute you got on the field, like I got the feeling that you got a second chance and you were going to make the most of it. And boy, have you ever. I mean, could you have even imagined what you've been able to do this year as far as your first year goes in the Canadian Football League?
Yeah, I really did, honestly. Like, that's why it hurt so much when I got cut. Because I was like, I was going to dominate. Like, when I got up here, I signed to play a position that I was familiar with in college. And just once I got adapted to the game through camp, I was like, I just can't wait for the first regular season game. And that time never came. But, once I got out there, I took my opportunity and ran with it.
All right. What's been your biggest highlight so far? Like, what's the one place or play that you've had that's just been like, okay, I've officially arrived in this league?
A play that I felt like I officially arrived. It's a lot of plays.
I can give you mine and see what you think, but
okay, yeah, I would like to hear both of y'all's, but I ain't gonna lie. Right. I was hearing a lot about Toronto and the running backs. A well-known, probably a Hall of Fame running back, Harris, and then Ouellette. And it's actually, I don't know, it's hard, but I remember I hit Harris like on the check down screen. He was hurt. I think he probably been hurt since. I mean, I hate it. Don't want to wish injuries on nobody, but it was a big hit. And I was just like, okay, I'm here. Like, against Toronto, one of the best teams in the league. So, yeah.
All right. Let me give you mine for you. It would be the first time you guys played in Ottawa. It was Caleb Evans with the comeback win. You had that game-sealing interception. To me, that was the moment. I mean, that hit you were talking about on Harris. Yeah, that was kind of like a, oh yeah, I've arrived moment. But to me, like that was like to close out the game, and it was a hell of a battle from you guys. but you
Yeah.
had that ceiling pick, and you should have taken it to the house, dude. But
Yeah, I should have.
it's all good.
I should have. I remember. I think I messaged you about it too. It hit me up.
Yeah.
But I seen somebody didn't block their man behind me, so I'm like, okay, I would hate for a receiver to come behind me and knock it out. Like, let me just go ahead and get down. But that game meant a lot. That was an emotional game. I had just lost one of my best friends. I call him my brother from college. The day of the game, I had found out like 30 minutes before. So for me to catch the game-winning silly interception, that was crazy. That was lit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Man,
That was crazy.
That is crazy.
That was God for me. Like, I'm big on my religion, my faith, and I just felt like it's crazy. Like, I don't know, but yeah, that's a good play. That's definitely up there too. That's in my top 3.
And that's the thing. Like, I mean, I think where a lot of people are starting to take notice of you, and just week after week after week, you have just been, as far as I'm concerned, you're killing it out there. It's absolutely incredible what we've seen from you so far.
Yes, sir.
So
I was going to ask you. So obviously, we talked about earlier today that you were named the Alouettes nominee for Rookie of the Year. Who told you, and what was your initial reaction?
Our reporter, Francis, after practice, he gives us all the news, and he named everybody that was nominated. So once they called my name off, I was really kind of like nervous because I feel like there's a lot of rookies on our team that could have won it. Like, I feel like we had a real good rookie class. So I know I've been vouching for it, speaking about numbers and all that, and also rooting for the other rookies on my team that could have got it. But I was just happy, blessed, testament of the hard work, and it seems like other people are also noticing, so it feels good.
No, without question, and it's true. I mean, you talk about like Tyler Snead, Lawal Ugalak. Like, these are guys that I'm sure like you won,
Yeah.
but I mean, it wasn't. But it had to have been by the slimmest of margins, and it's not a knock on any of these guys. It's just a matter of like the work that you've done has. You see what they can do, and you've seen what Tyler's been able to do, what Lawal's been able to do. Like these, like you really couldn't lose anyways. But I mean, I think with the nomination of you just shows like the hard work that you put in, the story that you've had to tell this year, really speaks volumes. And my man, I mean, I'm telling you right now, like this is only going to get bigger for you as the season comes to a close and we get into the Grey Cup playoffs and that. Like, you still got a lot of story to tell.
Yeah, for sure. I got a lot left. I got a lot of goals I want to reach. I want to really get like a triple crown is what I call it. I want to get the Grey Cup and then hopefully get an All-Star nomination or like an MVP of the Grey Cup. So I got a lot of big goals on my list. I believe so, and I appreciate it because those guys on my team, the rookies, like Blue Wall and Snead, like we talk all the time about if anybody gets it, hopefully it's one of us and we go out there and win it for the whole, Montreal Alouettes, fan base and everybody. So I appreciate it for sure.
Well, obviously, the next step is to get that Eastern nod, and Cliffy and I are expecting you to get that Eastern nod. So we would love to see you on, obviously, on Awards Day there in Niagara Falls to see you and whoever your Western opponent may be, to see you there potentially picking up some hardware. So it's we're rooting for you, Reggie. We really are.
Yeah, I hope so. I appreciate it, man. I really do want to be at that award show. It'll be my first one, major one. And I know it's going to be tough coming out the East, but hopefully everybody look back at the film and look back at those games, especially at the opponents and guys that probably are in the East that can win that award. And, they vouch for me. So we'll see.
All right. As you know, we've got the playoffs coming up. It's going to be crazy. Montreal is going to be hosting the Eastern semifinal. How jacked are you knowing that you're going to be playing your first playoff game in professional football against your hometown fans and everybody that's going to be rooting for you? Talk to us about those feelings.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay focused on the game this week. So I got to keep all my emotions in, bottled up for that one. But I can go ahead and answer it because, like, next week, like, I'm still feeling this way. Like, I approach every game the same. But it does. I mean, I think people be lying to you if they tell you, like, your first playoff game, it's not going to feel or hit a little different. So, like, I'm excited. I'm jacked up. Like, it's going to be a whole lot of emotions. I'm finna put on the show. Like, that's how I feel.
One question I wanted to ask you, how weird is it, in all your time in playing football, have you ever played a team back-to-back from the regular season into the playoffs?
Yeah, never. I hear a lot of bets on our team. They bad at how I guess they scheduled the season. But I'm like, man, we've been doing this all year against teams, so it's probably gonna be a little different, but get them at least we get them back to back at home. So that'd be good. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
though.
from what I'm hearing, Reggie, about the crowd for the Eastern semifinal, it's gonna potentially go more than what the home opener was. So it's gonna be loud there at Percival Molson for you guys. So
yeah. Well, I don't know what the home opener was.
I know that's the thing.
But I hope it is. I hope it is about 25,000. I didn't see him think 20,000, so hopefully like 25, 30.
Would be
you
nice.
Never know, man. I mean, especially too, you show up this week, you make that statement that to finish off the regular season on a good note, go into that Eastern semifinal. You're playing them again, so you get a chance to see what's doing with them. But man, I'm telling you what, this is an exciting time for all of us, I'd say, in Alouettes Nation.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all.
All right, Reggie, we've taken up more than enough of your time, but just wanted to let you know that we've appreciated everything that you've done for us this year in Alouettes Nation. The fans love you. Everything is coming up for you, and we couldn't be happier for you. Couldn't be more proud of the journey that you've been on and what you've been able to accomplish. This has been nothing short of incredible. And guess what? It's not over yet.
For sure. I hope it ain't. I don't want to leave Montreal. But I thank y'all for real, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Man, this place has been incredible. So, yeah, for sure.
All right. Before we let you go, where can everybody find you on social media?
Twitter. I forgot my Twitter handle. That's crazy. But Instagram, too. Just Reggie Stubblefield. You type it in. Something will probably pop up. So, hopefully it does. But, yeah. Reggie Stubblefield. Instagram, just put an underscore. So yeah, thank you, man.
All right, don't worry, we'll post the links for everybody so that they can give you the follow and show you the love. Reggie, thanks again for joining us. We definitely appreciate you here at the Alouettes Flightdeck, and just be great. Keep up the good stuff, and we will see you on Saturday.
I got you. Yeah, it's gonna be a show on Saturday. I guarantee you that.
All right. Thanks so much, Reg. Appreciate you.
Thank y'all.